Yay. Bugsnax. I love bugsnax. I'd rather do this than Minecraft. This has got to be one of my hero games. Continue. One sec, I'm like looking for some. This is the one I want. Now, if it shows me, yeah. Okay. Now I full screen it. Okay. Well, we're here. What? What do I do? I'm gonna do Chandler.
Bro, I gotta see if eating these big bug snacks will make me Big Chandlo.
No.
I saw this huge snack lifting stuff near the river. Big lifting? You know I gotta get me some of that.
What is it? A chlorserone. What that thing is. It's so everywhere right now. Oh yeah, I can't pick up big things, can I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my lag. This was okay at first. guy there. An ancient egg cracker. What in the world is this?
Chocolate.
A chocolate. Wow.
Chocolate.
If I just wait, I can trip shot up for sure.
Chocolate.
Well, if I Pokeball, let's see, what happens if I... This is a little bad ball. I killed the chocolate, I think. Yeah. I can change my fur color. Perfect. What is this? I love that. Isn't that what? Strawberry power by or whatever. I think that's what they're saying. Or have been saying. Is that a deviled egg loaf? Sick. I need the special juice. I need a fat lobsteroni as well. That's something I need to find. We grab snap up what's up. La Bonger. Why is it? Oh, it's frozen stuff as well. No way. Oh, that's the box around here thing. Okay, wait, what do I do? Can I jump on its thing? Is that like a trampoline? What do I do? Oh, I think I need to get... No, we wait. Whatever this chocolate called.
Chocolate, 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 chocolate.
Mix it up. Perfect. Now I need you back up. Oh, it's a flame. If that's all, then I can do decent stuff with that. And then if that one's done, we can do all the rest, I think. Right, grab this there. Let's grab it and... Gee. If I just get spies, then I love the Millie Mochi. I love this guy. I love this guy already. Wait, that sounds like a perfect fit for like the woman's palace. What did that do? What did that do? I feel like lighting these torches is a good idea. It's ready. Why is there just some mushrooms there? There's nothing over here. Do I need to place this over there? Okay, that's what's useless. They got the corpse store in it at least. But ah, way back instantly to camp. Okay. Here's your corpse store in there.
Whoa! Oh yeah! I can feel the lifting energy inside me.
Okay.
But I didn't get bigger at all. I guess I didn't get huge eating that big bunger either. You know what, bro? I'm just gonna admit to myself that it's not gonna work and move on.
Good.
Guess that means my investigation's over already. What do I do now?
Just sit back and relax.
Relax, huh? I guess it's been a while since I just chilled. I've been so busy, fixing up Snacksburg, training, life coaching, and, you know, I've always got to take care of Snorpy. What the grump? Let's hang! We ought to shoot some hoops!
Let's shoot some hoops!
All right! Hoops, 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 hoops!
Alright, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat him.
You know the rules, dog. We're gonna take turns shooting hoops. First one to make 5 baskets wins. Go ahead and shoot your first shot.
Bro, I'm called player. Wow.
You got 1 point.
Sick.
My turn. Grump, I missed.
Boom.
My turn.
Aww.
Grump, I missed.
Rump, I missed. You're gonna
That's
miss.
2 points for you, bro. Ow. My turn. Nice, 1 point. 3 points, dog. My turn. Grump, I missed.
Rump, I missed.
You got 4 points.
Sick.
My turn. 2 points for me.
Aw, I missed.
My turn. I got 3 points. Whoa, 5 points. You won, dog. I didn't know you were such a baller. We gotta have a rematch sometime.
I just threw it right at him.
Thanks for playing with me, bro. Now that we're done hanging, I gotta get back to Snacksburg. I gotta go check on Snorpy.
We kind of need the raft.
I'll just make another raft. Or I'll swim back if I have to. The ocean's not that tough. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. This is the longest I've been away from Snorpy in years. And he's not okay without me. How about this? I'm gonna need some big energy for the trip back. You get me 2 of the biggest, strongest bug snacks on this island, and I'll stick around till I'm fueled up.
How am I gonna get to that? Do I launch pad it? Wow. Better this. Yeah. Some hot sauce.
Lobsteroni! Globsteroni.
Oh, Globsteroni. I need to go. Let's go to that forest area. Actually, no. Okay. You find the power light, so. Million cheese. Million.
masala.
Hakuna Matata.
What's the deviled egg like? Hot sauce. So if I were to hot sauce.
Eggler. Eggler. Eggler.
Oh, I know what hot sauce.
Eggler. Eggler.
Hot sauce the Millie Mochi. You want a hot sauce the Millie Mochi? I grab this and I shrink everyone.
Mochi.
Get the Millie Mochi.
Millie Mochi.
The Eggler.
Egg, 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 egg. Eggler, Eggler, egg, 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 Eggler, Eggler. Millie Mochi. Deviled Eggler.
Got an idea for this. You know, like cheese some. whatever this thing is, I'm catching it. Quite silly.
Shed orb.
Shadow. There's an upstairs. There's an upstairs. There's been this the whole time. I need to see if there's any supplies in there. Yeah. I need to catch this palapai, and there's it looks like it's since it looks like Sarah, I think it's Sarah's decks. I need somewhere to light. So if I were to launch pad aimed at the fire, trick shot, launch. I am so smart. Okay, and then I will aim this here, palapai. Here I come, palapai. Oh my gosh, it's the dancing It's the dancing stick bug. It's the dancing stick bug. I'm gonna put out if in the video I will put the meme. The dancing stick bug. Well, I've got Sally sticks now. I'm also gonna get the chocolate one. So I will get this that base. Well, one of them's hiding here in the log. No swearing in chat, please. Well, It's like a guided missile, though. Whee! Where's your stuff? You wanted a stick bug.
Bro.
And a palabite. You'll have the body.
Yeah.
Where's aluminum foil?
I think I ate too much. So good, though. No regrets. Hey, while you were out there, I've been thinking. Before I go, I need some major guidance. Normally, there's stuff I can't talk about, 'cause Snorpy's always listening in. So, if not now, when?
Let's go
All
get
right,
some
Shelda's waiting. Hey, Sheldog, can I get some of your wisdom?
Always, my child.
I'm worried about Snorpy.
Once more shall you be reminded. Snorpy is safer than we, Chandlo. Ease your burden.
That's not what I mean. I'm worried about the way he's been. All the paranoid stuff, the anxiety. I thought bringing Snorpy out here, out into nature, it might mellow him out. Flush all the bad vibes out of his system. But it's only gotten worse. I've known Snorpy all my life, but it feels like he's getting further away from me and I just don't know what to do.
One must, in the path of the mother. No, hold on. One does not want one's words to be misinterpreted when one says, that boy needs therapy.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I'm trying to do that. I make sure he's safe, I listen to his problems, I try to help him feel valid, all that stuff.
Chandlo, you are strong and wise and wonderful, and you can do everything to support him. But you cannot fix him. Understand? Snorpy is lost in a maze of his own making, and it will take a professional to help him escape.
That's a lot to take in. I need to think about it. Thanks for your wisdom, Shelda.
Thank me when you actually take my advice.
Hey, bro. While I'm still out here, I want to talk to Triffany and Floofty too. There's still more I gotta know, you know?
Yeah, okay. We'll do Triffany then. Chandler
Oh,
to talk to.
I'm happy to chat with Chandlo. Let's meet by the campfire.
Mhm.
What's going on, Chandlo?
Triffany, you know about history and, like, ancient societies and stuff. Shelda said Snorpy's lost in a maze of delusion. But what if it's not a delusion? What if there really is a Grumpinati?
Well, I've done some research on my own, and near as I can tell, there's no such thing. At least not in the way you see in the movies. There's no shadowy cabal secretly in control of the world. Real conspiracies can happen. And heck, there was an old literary society called the Grumpinati. But aside from the name, it's not at all what Snorpy talks about.
Are you sure? I mean, I've seen Snorpy's charts, and they kind of make sense.
Kinda is the important word here, though. Look, there are points of data on that chart that are real, but it's all those strings between them that are made up.
No, those are real. We got them from Gramble.
Oh, Chandlo, that's not, what I...
Let it go, my child.
Point is, Snorpy might be a talented engineer, but he's no historian, and he's certainly not immune to bias, you know?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I hope you're right. Thanks for talking to me, Triff Dog.
No problem. And if you ever want to know more about failed conspiracies throughout history, you know where to find me.
Okay, Floofty. Challenge.
Oh, I suppose it was only a matter of time. Tell Chandlo I will be with him shortly. Are we here to speak ill of my brother? I will gladly go first. Complaint 1 of 294.
No, that's not why I asked you here. But I do want to talk about Snorpy. He wasn't like this when we were kids, right? I mean, he wasn't always so on edge, was he?
Snorpington has always had his imagination and his moral compass. But no, I suppose he's gotten markedly more distraught since our project's dissolution.
What happened between you two? I mean, I heard some of it from him, but I always wanted to hear your side too. And Snorpy doesn't really like me talking to you.
Oh, I'm aware. I have a pile of threatening letters to that effect. However, I will gladly take this opportunity to set the record straight. We were working together on a government-funded research project. Advanced prosthetics that are 10 times stronger than an ordinary Grumpus. But our dear Snorpington discovered that the government had less than savory plans for that technology. And despite my protestations, he tried to make those plans public knowledge.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. Even you gotta admit, that's pretty jacked up, dog.
Am I the world's only optimist? That technology would have saved lives. If it must either exist with some consequences or not exist at all, I think the choice is clear.
Easy to say when you aren't the one living with the consequences.
Yeah, where did you come from? Shoo! Unfortunately, Snorpington agreed with you. He tried to play whistleblower, but before he could make a sound, we were both fired. And after that, there was a campaign to slander both of us, to discredit any allegations he might still make.
So, there really was a conspiracy against you two?
If you must call it that. But only the most boring sort with paperwork and lawsuits.
Still, that means it's not all in his head.
Don't mistake justification for reason. Snorpington has moved well beyond the realities of our situation.
All right, Floofty. Thanks for telling me all that.
Happy to have enlightened you. Honestly, I expected this conversation to involve more shouting and headlocks.
Nah, not this time. We're cool. But hey, we should talk more often. And maybe I can show you how to headlock me.
Perhaps. But for now, my work beckons.
Okay, that was... I think challenge. What are we gonna do now?
Bro, I feel like there's a huge weight on top of me, and it's not the kind I can lift. Snorpy never would have come to Snacktooth if I didn't push him into it. All I do now is make him exercise and ignore all the stuff I don't understand. Shelda's right. I don't know enough to really help him. And thinking I do is only making it worse. I'm gonna stay here. Until everybody's ready, anyway. I need some time to just think.
Okay, wait. No, not
Peace.
basketball rematching, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'd say it's high time we get to exploring. I see another maze blocking the way deeper into the jungle. I bet if we solve it, we'll find something real exciting. I'll go ahead and make my way over to the maze. Meet me there when you're ready for some puzzling. kinda nice to be
Oh,
away from the others for a minute. The arguing can be, distracting, you know? Well, you know Floofty. They're smart as a whip and twice as painful. I feel like they expect more out of me than I can give, though. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I ought to be taking more of a leadership role out here. But I do all my best work when I'm alone. Anywho, no use dwelling on that. Looks like you went and solved that maze before I could even get here. Oh, let's go inside, scan around, and see just what kind of ruin this is.
Pinnacle bags. Small bags. A really big campfire. Okay, coffee pillow. What else? Just right now. Okay.
Judging by what we've seen, I'd say this was a communal living space. One of the few that wasn't utterly destroyed anyway. And gosh, technology and culture are so much more advanced than what we've seen so far. This city must have been the center of Stone Grumpus society. And at the very center, the temple, possibly led by a priestess of Mother Nature. Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Never look a gift temple in the gateway, as Grandma used to say. I'll meet you by the entrance, yeah? Whoa! Remind me to ask Snorpy for one of those grapplers. Oh, hey! You can see the camp from up here. At a nice, safe distance. Anywho, there should be a mechanism here that'll get us through that door. Might be a bit of a jog, though. Way to go! That was some fancy
Giant maze.
footwork. Oh, wow. Okay, this time the ancient architects were definitely showing off. But you know, this ludicrously complex maze tells me that whatever's in the temple beyond is just that important. So you know the drill. Let's get to solving.
First of all, I'm catching this chocolate because I know what I should take. Oh, that's why there's chocolate. It's safe.
Chocolate.
Why is it so quiet? Oh my god.
Job! You know, it took all my willpower not to just jump in and do it myself. Anywho, the way is open, so let's get going. Ouch! Ow! Oh!
Some clock skull.
Well, that's a kick in the teeth. So much for seeing the temple. Judging by the bodies, this collapse must have happened when folks were still living here. Maybe the crater is connected somehow. Come to think of it, we didn't find a single corpse back in the commune. Where'd all those grumpuses get to? Well then, I'm not about to let this mystery go unsolved. I've just gotta roll up my sleeves and clear this rubble myself.
Literally can't.
Oh, no, we don't need to trouble everybody with all this. I know my way around ruins. I'll be just fine on my own. You just leave this to me. Go on about your day, and I'll have it done in a jiff, okay?
What do you want?
This shrinking spice intrigues me. What substance could produce such a pronounced effect on bugsnax? From what I observe, it was manufactured by ancient grumpuses, so surely it'll be simple to recreate.
Simple.
Oh, please. Bring an ancient grumpus to the present and they'd be utterly lost. Anything they can do, I can do fundamentally better. Frivolities aside, I require a sample of shrink spice for study. Bring a specimen here and place it into my trough.
Right, now I have to redo it. Don't care about you, cheddar. I already have a cheddar. Ow. What powder?
It seems this substance becomes quite volatile when removed from its origin. A flaw in its design, perhaps. How troublesome. I may need to employ a more direct method of study. By which I mean, bring another sample here and throw it at me before it combusts.
I don't. I do want to throw things.
Yes, I'm told physical violence can be quite cathartic. Since the spice causes no apparent harm to bugsnax, I am reasonably certain that I will be fine. Ah! The goggles! They do nothing! Ah! If you couldn't tell, that was rather unpleasant. However, having experienced that, I have learned two very important facts. One, the substance does not work on grumpuses. Two, I should not do that again. I am no closer to obtaining a usable sample of shrink spice. However, I believe we may learn something from the local bugsnax. Use the shrink spice to capture one chedorb and one millimochi. Then transform me with those specimens.
Looks like I have both of them.
Use the shrink spice to
So we've got a millimochi.
Millimochi.
A leg.
Oh.
Neat. And a cheddar. Great. My cheddar.
Yum, yum, yum. Unbelievable. Ah, decently competent work. Unfortunately, any remnants of the spice seem to have been digested, but this too yields interesting results. In their shrunken state, the bugsnax here are not fundamentally different from those on Snacktooth proper.
Huh? You said this would be simple.
It will be simple. I am merely exhausting every avenue of study. It's called being thorough. Look it up. Now, I've observed chocolants capable of maintaining a small size. This may present a more stable vessel for the spice. Regrettably, I must not eat it, delicious though it may be. So, bring one to my science trough, please.
Chocolate.
At last, a viable sample. Now I can extract the powder and finally put this mystery to rest. This requires my utmost concentration, and you ask far too many questions. You may return when I've found my answer.
How many bugs are caught here?
see what lies within those supposed shrines to Mother Naturae. Not shrines destroyed and forgotten, but one untouched by the ravages of time. One can see it, up along the river's path. That is the place we must meet. Mercifully, the path is free of obstacles. One thanks you for your devotion. The path once more revealed, and yet no less treacherous. One's heart is filled with dread for the truths yet unknown within the river shrine. Nevertheless, we must push forward.
How fang. Oh, wrong shrine then. One second, I'm gonna go catch a shadow. Never mind. Sure. Now what?
Thanks for meeting me out here. I guess if it's just you and me, I can keep it casual. Oh, the front entrance to this place looks too strenuous for these old bones. But I believe there's a side entrance into the shrine. When you find it, can you please open it for me? This place. It's almost identical to the shrines I used to visit in my youth. But it's been twisted, corrupted. Here, Mother Naturae is the bringer of bugsnax. The stories they passed down, the warnings about the toxin, they must have come from experience.
What stories?
I grew up hearing stories about the dangers of Snacktooth Island, passed down through the oral tradition from those who survived it. Not that many did survive it. Just enough to give one very clear message. The toxin must not be consumed.
You bait it. Why did you come
It
here?
wasn't really a raffle, I can tell you that. Come with me to the crater. There's something else I want to see. Yes, this is the place. In the stories, they call this island Broken Tooth. So the story goes, the toxin's influence grew so great and powerful that the sun itself went dark. And so Mother Naturae unleashed her wrath on her errant followers, purging the toxin and sending everything to the depths of the ocean.
Okay.
Looks a lot like wrath to me. But that story never sat right with me. Destroying followers who stray? That isn't the mother I know. She's not the bringer of bug snacks either. The ancients can't even get their story straight. So what am I supposed to believe? If I can't rely on the wisdom of those past, then all that's left is my own experience. I need to meditate. Child, if you would do me a kindness. You see that eggler shell? I need you to crack open 3 of them. This time it's not a metaphor.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one. What is the kind of noise? Oh, there should be one there now. I thought I spoke without a whole one.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
You know where all the eggs are. Where are the eggs? Where's the shell of the egg? Where are the eggs? Maybe I just make it. I grab the egg. I need hot sauce, but I can't find hot sauce. Right, stupid. What do I do? Let's search up like the last ones. I'm just gonna look. It's like type things. I think I know exactly where.
Kidorb, Kidorb. Boom, boom, boom.
I guess we'll check.
Millie Mochi,
No, that was
Millie,
the
Millie,
big.
Millie Mo.
Right here.
Oh, thank you. I know that wasn't an easy task. Bugsnax are so often in the shape of unliving things, but somehow these shells are just shells. They're also the only good source of calcium on this island. Don't judge me. I'm fighting osteoporosis. Anyway, I've centered my thoughts. I want to know for myself what bugsnax are, whether they're of the mother or not. I'm going to need that big old nasty flying bug snack. Please, bring it to the box of purity when you get the chance.
I'm gonna catch another one. Hakuna Matata.
thank you. I swear I'm not going to eat it this time. Nay, for I seek the very essence of bugsnax. That spirit which drives them to create their poisonous delights. Unfortunately, I have no grumpin' clue how to do that. Floofty? Are you out of your grumping mind? One would never consult with that wicked alchemist. Grow a tree. But I can't do that right now. But one must admit, when it comes to delving into the forbidden, there is none more bold than Floofty. Oh, well, if that is how it must be, then may the mother protect me.
Ah, Shelda, you seem to be dangerously close to my personal space. If you're here to trap me in a spell circle again, I will inform you that I could leave at any time and I was merely acting.
Temper your contemptuous heart. One is here on a quest for understanding, to unlock the forbidden knowledge of bugsnax.
Oh, and you've come to me. Why don't you ask your mother naturally? Or Crystal, or whatever you talk to.
The path is shrouded at the moment. One believes that clearing this impasse requires a more scientific lens.
How interesting. Are you certain? I'm given to understand that I exude a fetid aura of utter evil from every pore.
You are reckless and arrogant and so rude. But one does not truly believe that you are evil.
Well, I have little time nor patience for your games. If you want to know something, stop speaking like a horoscope and ask.
Ugh. I want to know the essence of bugsnax. What is it they're made of? If I can understand that, then I might know whether they're actually separate from Mother Nature or born from the darkness of her history.
I'm not about to resolve your philosophical quandaries. There is no answer to the why of the universe. Bugsnax simply exist. However, since you've finally taken an interest in my studies, then just this once I will educate you. I can show you how to extract live snack matter for microscopic viewing without that matter denaturing. Ah, but if I were to explain it to a very small infant, denaturing is...
I know what denaturing means.
You do?
I'm here to learn about bugsnax, not vocabulary.
Aha, very well then. Our lesson should proceed smoothly. Step 1 of 17, preparing an adequate formalin solution.
Thank you for encouraging this old lady to learn something new. Now you better leave us to it. I sense this may take a while.
Blast it all! I do not need your distractions. I've obtained dried particles of plant slurry, but I have no way to analyze them. It's like living in the Stone Age out here. Perhaps if I had a particle separator, an electron microscope, and a degree in botany... Bah, plants are not my area of expertise. You cannot be serious. I would sooner eat my bow tie than listen to a word of Shelda's advice. Afraid? I simply do not want to waste my valuable time being lectured on archaic moral dichotomies. Ha! If Shelda knows the secret of the shrink spice, I will eat my bow tie. Very well. Since you clearly won't stop pestering me about this, let us go see Shelda.
One senses the reek of a foul presence.
Cease your hostilities, Shelda. I am here on business. I've been informed that you may possess a rudimentary understanding of phytochemical reactions, which I am in need of.
Strike the stars from the sky! The Wicked One has come to me for guidance. But surely one's ancient ways are far too primitive compared to the miracles of modern science.
I do not appreciate your sarcasm. If you do not wish to help me, then simply say so and be gone with you.
One would never It is one's path to offer guidance to all who seek it, no matter how undeserving they may be.
Very well. Then I require an analysis of the shrink spice. Tell me what is in it, and be quick about it. Please.
Yes. A poultice made in the herbological traditions of the mother. Though its purpose I cannot condone. If that is what you desire, then one will enter the olfactory realm to find the answers you seek.
What? Don't sniff.
I know that. So many subtle aromas. Witch hazel, cinnamon, black tea, each a natural remedy for inflammation. And among these astringents, oil of vitriol.
Oil of vitriol? That's sulfuric acid. A common but powerful desiccant. That certainly explains the burning sensation.
Floofty, did you tell the journalist to throw acid at you?
Well, this has been surprisingly not a waste of time. I am going to leave now. I may call on your services again.
And you're welcome.
Fluffy, did you tell the journalist to throw acid at you? Yeah.
Millie Mo?
Isn't that nifty? Oh, it's not going too good. I'm starting to worry I might never see the inside of this temple. Oh, I was afraid you'd say that. Sure, teamwork would really help out here. But those grumps can't go more than an hour without starting a big fight, and I just freeze up. You know, I'm an expert in my field and all, but I'm not a management type. It's better if I just concentrate on my work and let them cool off on their own. To be honest, no, I don't. These kind of spats, they just fester and grow, and before you know it, civilization collapses. Look, some folks just don't get along. Some mysteries just go unsolved. There's nothing I can really do about it. But at least we gave it a shot. I'll see you back at the camp.
So I'm gonna. Okay, so I've do I have lobster only? Yes. I need. Okay, let's start getting the other ones. Like celery sticks. And chocolate. Oh, where did the celery stick go?
Chocolate, 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 chocolate,
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. Chocolate.
Gotta get the solar stick again. Let's try that again. Let's try and get stick boxes. Okay, so what? I haven't got cheddar. I need cheddar. Cheddar and a pallet. Okay, so those are the two I need. Both of these two are the same area. Wait, oh, wait, if it's really close.
Milly, milly, mochi, milly, milly, mochi, milly, milly, mochi. Milly, milly, mochi.
Milk, 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 milly milk, milly milk, milly milly milk, milly milly milk, milly milk, milly milk.
Cheddar.
Okay. And then we go here. I need somewhere to light this up, so. Power bike's all the way up here. There's no way I failed that.
Chocolate, chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate.
Halibut.
Chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
There should be some light. I mean, I've got an idea. Down here.
Chocolate, chocolate. Chocolate.
Need some way to get a fire over here. Found it.
Millie Mochi.
Oh, that's nice. Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna go gather everybody up so we can share what we all learned. This might be a long meeting, so let me know if you've still got some business to do.
I still got most of it. First, I'm going to fast travel back to Snacksburg just to do some stuff. Okay, so we're going back to Snacksburg and we'll teleport back to Thingy and then end stream. I think tomorrow is the ending.
Hey, mind your own bees.
Millie Mochi.
Yep, well, that looks up there. Wait.
case, then I'm gonna go gather everybody up so we can share what we all learned. This might be a long meeting, so let me know if you've still got some business to do.
Still got more to do. I think I'll make you Millie Mochi. You seem like you'd fit Millie Mochi. That's all for today's stream, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye.